Who's ready for the best maple cinnamon ham you've ever tasted? This glaze right here is gonna make you wanna go slap somebody, if you know what I mean. Let's get started. Let's get our easy maple cinnamon glazed ham on the smoker. Today we're cooking on the camp shelf filled with royal oak pellets. I'm just gonna take it over here, no seasoning, no binders, no anything. Let's get it on, let it double smoke. When it gets to about 110 to 115 degrees, we're gonna start layering on that glaze, and you know this thing's gonna be good. Let's get started. Well, looks like my meat's got a little drip to it today. Let's get it on the grill. We're gonna let that thing get right, and it's gonna be time to glaze it up. We'll be back. Let's make up a simple glaze for our ham today. We didn't use any rub. We're gonna keep this ham really flavorful though. We're using just a pat of butter here. I've got some Jack Daniel's Fire and I've got some Maple Honey Habanero. I'm gonna use about a half a bottle in here, okay? Now, I'm gonna use a little bit of this Jack Daniel's Fire. Maybe a good shot or so, I don't know. I like Jack Fire. It needs to be ice cold in the freezer, but I personally like it. All right, we're just gonna get this stirred up a little bit, get it on our smoker, let it warm up, and we're gonna start basting this ham. I'm like Ric Flaired up after taking that shot.
I've got too much juice left. Woo!
I slid my glaze on here to warm up. You can see my ham starting to get right. It's almost time to start basting that ham. We're gonna give it 10 or 15 minutes, kind of melt that butter, warm that glaze up, and we're gonna start basting on that ham. All right, let's get in here and check our ham. Our ham's ready to start being glazed. You can see we've got our good old glaze right here. Our butter's all melted. Now, I'm just gonna let that grill lid shut. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'm just gonna keep basting a little bit on there, basting a little bit on there, till that ham reaches about 140 degrees. I wish y'all could smell this. It is looking great. All right. We'll be back in another 10 or 15 for the third baste. We'll be close to being done after that. Time for the third baste. Look at that, that ham is looking right now. You know, the big thing about glazing a ham, a lot of it runs off. So you really just want to keep basting that layer of flavor on till your ham reaches 140 degrees. And whatever you do, don't pick up your pot in here without a glove on or a paper towel, because it's still warm. We're gonna let it go about another 15 minutes, let that last glaze set. We're gonna be ready to pull that ham off and give it a try. All right, our ham has had a total cook time of about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Rolling low and slow. This double smoked ham is gonna be awesome. Making up that Jack Fire glaze with that honey maple habanero. Look at this ham here. It looks absolutely beautiful. First off, let's talk about this ham. We cut it out of the pack, kind of literally just took and threw it on our grill. So these hams are already smoked, pre-smoked, right? So they're already done, you can eat them right out of the pack. The whole point of a ham is glazing it up and double smoking it where it has a really, really good taste. Because let's face it, a lot of the factories that smoke hams, it's not a lot of smoke, they're mass producing them. So when you can actually get a little bit of smoke penetration in your ham and make a really good glaze for it, and the glaze today, we used our Maple Honey Habanero syrup here. We turn around and add a little Jack Fire to it and a pat of butter, let it heat up. It was really thin. We just kept basting it on the ham. We done it 3 times after the ham reached about 110 degrees. It got all the way up to 140. We would let it raise 10 degrees every time and just kept rebasting it. It's got a really unique flavor to it. I'm gonna cut just a little bite off here. Let me just grab a little sticky piece. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is a really unique flavor profile. It is really, really good. I'm definitely doing this ham at Christmas myself. If you like what we're doing on our channel, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow along. You can find us with all your friends on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest, and of course YouTube. I'll see you next week with another video.